Hello and welcome to Middle Beast, the biggest dance music event to ever take place in Saudi Arabia. Now we're going to be bringing you some of the highlights from day 3 here at the festival, but first, the importance of this event to dance music cannot be underestimated.
That's right, Becca. It's not all about the big names. The event also shining light on the local talent. Take a look.
The Middle Beast story is definitely a unique one.
Things are changing really fast for the better, and it's really refreshing.
It's a milestone for the country, it's a new era for the Saudi youth.
We have a lot of artists here in Saudi Arabia. Giving them this platform to show the world what Saudis are capable of is everything.
This is such a tremendous moment. Middle Beast is a monumental statement in the middle of the peninsula. It can only just explode to goodness, really, to all the goodness for what's about to come.
There we go, some incredible local talent there. And speaking of local, I am now joined by the incredible content creator that is Ibrahim. Welcome.
Thank you, Becca. Thank you.
How you doing?
I can't
Lost for
say
words.
it. I'm lost for words. Like, really, I can't describe my feelings. Listen to the music. The first musical festival happening in Saudi Arabia, in my hometown. I'm so glad I'm one of those.
It feels pretty special to be part of like making history, right?
Yeah. I'm almost in tears.
Well, I know you've been out and about, having fun, having a little dance. What is the vibe like out there for anyone
Oh
who's
my
not
God, there is crazy fans, music fans, like all over. Like I'm one of them actually, but I need some house music now. I want to warm myself. It's very cold weather here.
Yeah, well, we're dancing away. So
Yeah,
good,
we're gonna
so
dance.
good.
Yeah, for sure.
So how important is Middle Beast for dance music and for Saudi Arabia as well?
Oh, it's really, really important with the changing, with the new vision of the Crown Prince. People need the music. Like, you know, sometimes you need to describe your feelings with the music. I think the music, it's the language that everyone knows.
I love that.
Ooh,
Well, we're going to check out some more local talent
Yeah,
now.
let's check them.
This is their homecoming. It's Majid and Khaled. Check it out. Let's dance.
Right. Hey.
We are from Riyadh, we are the locals, we were born and raised, and the fact that this festival is happening in our hometown is a dream come true. My brother is coming, my dad's excited. They're all waiting for us at the stage. And I just woke up and found my phone, like all my messages, like see you at there, see you there. So yeah, we're all excited. Like it's unbelievable.
My parents should be also visiting as well to see this performance. We're opening up to someone that we've really looked up to for a very, very, very long time.
Yeah, he's a pioneer in the house music. He's educational. We have learned so much from him.
To be clear, in case that wasn't obvious, we're talking about Kerry Chandler.
For us, me and Khaled, our sound is very inspired by names like Kerry Chandler, names like Danny Tenagli and Jamie Jones. We used to joke back in the day, like, oh, imagine if Jamie Jones comes to Riyadh. That was a joke, like it wasn't even considered an option. So to see them on stage, you know, it was just, like we were so shocked. We were just too excited. In Saudi, change happened so fast, and from just small events, public events, to Middle Beast is like a huge escalation. And it happened in 1 year. We are still in shock. I think after the weekend, after we all settle and look back, maybe then it will sink in.
So beautiful watching this, I don't know, some of the melting pot of cultural exchange happen. I think this was almost like a breaking point for me. I dropped a tear watching everybody kind of meld together and found it to be accepting. I think that's the most beautiful aspect. And this is I'm overwhelmed and grateful mostly. We are really grateful. To be able to represent Saudi, the Saudi youth, and the understanding and love for music, which is universal, is also really tremendous for us.
One of the biggest acts on the lineup today at MDLBEAST, RHAB. Now he has been making high energy dance floor bangers for over 10 years now, working with the likes of Rihanna, Madonna, Taylor Swift, Drake and many, many more. So we caught up with him ahead of his set to find out just why playing here in Riyadh is so important to him. Have a look.
To playing the first festival of this kind in Saudi Arabia is actually quite amazing because, you know, it's never been done before and the lineup is absolutely insane. A lot of DJ friends, a lot of special guests. You know, we got MDLBEAST, we had Hamai earlier, Rabeh, so it's very special. And I mean, the crowd is phenomenal. I saw a helicopter viewpoint and it looks insane. And what I like about this festival, what's very different, is like the fusion, you know, like you have some Arab artists and you have a lot of DJs and they all work together and it works really well. The crowd loves them both, so I think that's very special. I've never seen that before. Performing with Hamai, for example, was amazing. You know, he's very talented. We worked on music before, but never joined together on stage, so that's a special moment. The crowd was, you know, they loved it. And then he did a little a cappella at the end, which was really nice. And then, of course, local Saudi Rabeh, which is also very special. And what I really like, you know, they accepted that that I remix their originals, you know, their classic originals. I'm excited. We're closing down the festival with a bang. Then people have to wait till 2020 till we come back. Hey, what up? This is RHAB, and we're at MDLBEAST Day 3, and we're gonna bang it out. Boom.
The lineup is not the only breathtaking thing about MDLBEAST, with the term bigger and better applying to so many aspects of the festival, including the phenomenal set design. And the biggest artists need the biggest stages, right? So earlier on today, we caught up with the man who is responsible for creating the entire look for the festival. Have a look. So John Rash, thank you for joining us.
Very welcome to be here.
You are the creative director of MDLBEAST Festival.
Yeah.
I've got to say, it looks incredible.
Awesome.
Can you talk me through the look and what you've gone for here?
Well, it's an eclectic look because it's come from many different sources. It's an evolving feast of creativity, but mainly we just wanted to create another world. So we had an area that was given to us, unlike a normal festival where you start with a site and you build up from that. This was just barren desert. 8 weeks ago. Like
Are you
this
joking?
stuff was just, there was no tarmac, there was nothing here. Everything you see has been built. This was barren rock 8 weeks ago. So we start with that, and then I just wanted to create another world. And then with that, we got some great creative minds on board with us. And we've just created a space that starts with, you know, kind of homage to Arabia, where we're from and where we're at here. And then we try creating some kind of just different precincts and different otherworldliness. So you don't know if it's today, future, what it is. So just to make sure everybody understands they're not in normal life.
Yeah, I love that. That is exactly what it feels like as well, walking through. Like you're in another time.
Yeah. And so, I mean, the main stage, that's a time portal. That's the biggest stage on the planet right now, 36 meters on a music festival. So that portal starts from the past and then takes you through into the future of where Saudi Arabia is heading, which is what this festival is all about.
Absolutely.
And taking them and leading them from where they're at to a future of music and culture, which is part of the opening the doors up.
And how have you done that in 8 weeks?
Yeah, a lot of 22-hour days, and it's been, I don't think anybody will ever understand what went into the team and all the people involved in this, because it's been literally around the clock.
What are some of the biggest challenges that you've come across? Obviously time was not on your side, 8 weeks.
Yeah.
What are some of the things that you've come up against?
I mean, time was the number one, and then there's a lot of stakeholders, there's a lot of people involved, so just trying to get alignment and working across those in the time, because time doesn't allow alignment. So it's been incredibly challenging for everybody, but it's been an incredible international team, international creative people from all over. have pulled together to make it happen.
And I know there's a lot of stages going on. So does each one have a different theme, is it different feel to each one?
Yeah, the main stage, the Big Beast, that's for global superstar acts. We got 3 days of massive lineup of acts on there. That's an experience of a wraparound, immersive amphitheater almost experience. We got the underground complex, which is really the heart and soul of the festival. That's 3 container stages, stages 2, 3, and 4 for us. It's a techno, house, and a local Saudi music. Then we got stage 5, which is the tree. So that's a giant 30-meter wide tree that's a fabrication. Yeah, so that's just a more natural, organic vibe for the chill out stage.
I mean, you must be like ready to just go and party now, right? You've done all the hard work.
No, I've shifted into operations mode, so there's no party.
So maybe I'll see you at the main stage for a little party later.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for your time and congratulations. It's so incredible. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Incredible DJ lineup, the great food and the awesome shopping, MDLBEAST has a phenomenal collection of breathtaking art shows like International Circus No Fit State, who have never performed in the Middle East before. Here's how they got on.
The new tourism visa means that nobody's ever been here before, and we're kind of amongst some of the first people to be able to come and experience this country. It was really important to us to be able to bring exactly the same level of skill, the same level of energy and enthusiasm that we would bring to any audience around the world to this place here. It was just knowing that coming into it, that they'd never seen that before. Luke, Joe, do not blind each other before we do this run. No Fit State is a circus company that's based in Cardiff in Wales, been running for around 30 years. We tour the world with our big top tents doing traditional style circus shows. We class ourselves as a contemporary circus, but we focus quite a lot on some more traditional skills, so the juggling, the swinging trapeze, aerial hoop, aerial ropes, hula hooping, but in a more contemporary context. We were kind of frantically Googling to see what MDLBEAST, what it was, and then obviously we found out it was a brand new festival, and the idea of being able to be one of the companies that comes to be part of the first major event like this in Saudi was quite an exciting idea. There he goes. For actually nearly all of the performers we've brought as well, it's the first time they've played in the Middle East. I believe a couple of them have played in, oh, well done, Lyndall. Have played in Dubai before, but nobody's ever been to Saudi before. But it's the first time No Fit State as a company has come and brought a show to the Middle East. I mean, hopefully they will completely and utterly love it, and I would imagine they might not have seen anything like it before. I'm still very biased, obviously, but I do think that they're going to be amazed for the fact that they can do this for half an hour, and the fact they can also do it 3 times a night is going to be pretty incredible. We didn't really know how the crowd were going to take it. We didn't know if this was going to be an absolute amazing spectacle for people to see and they'd be amazed, or if they would just walk past us. But as it turned out, within 5 minutes, we had 200 people around us filming it, and then by the end of the half an hour, we probably had 400 or 500 people around us filming it and cheering, and it was really nice to see how amazed people were. I really hope that the entire festival, both the music side and the dance and the circus, can inspire some of the thousands of people here to be able to go forward and take up the arts themselves, and that in a couple of years we'll be hearing about trapeze artists from Saudi Arabia and dancers from Saudi Arabia that are travelling the world showing their stuff after they've been here and seen us.
Okay, it's time for another local act that we think you need in your lives right now. These guys are some of the most respected DJs in Saudi Arabia. And here is what Dish Dash had to say about the importance of Middle Beast to the kingdom. Take a look. Fresh off the stage, I am now joined by local legends Dish Dash. Guys, how you doing? That was an incredible set.
Amazing, amazing. The feeling is just incredible. The set was nice, the vibe was amazing.
Yeah.
People were amazing, everything was amazing.
You feel quite calm now. I was expecting you to come off stage just like, ah!
Yeah,
but we're centered.
Yeah, we put all the hype in the stage, and we played 2 sets already. One at the main stage, and one in the Saudi stage. Yesterday and the day before yesterday. And today was our last set here on the techno
busy,
stage.
Don't they?
Yeah. Yes. We've been doing it for the past 10 years here. It was too underground, and now they just want us out there.
Yeah. So that must feel pretty amazing to be here at the first ever Middle Beast. It's like you're a part of making history and, you know, the beginning of a changing Saudi Arabia, right?
Yeah, to be honest, everybody who's here, if you're a DJ, if you're just attending the festival, if you're working, we're all part of history. This is a historical moment for us, especially to have a festival with this magnitude, with this amazing production, and all the DJs are coming from all over the world.
It was really something special.
Yeah.
And we saw every DJ enjoying their set, because I think they wanted to put their own touch in Saudi.
So what does it mean then to have the festival here in Saudi? What does it mean for Saudi Arabia?
It means a lot, and I think it puts Saudi on the map in terms of the music scene.
To have this festival happening here is a dream come true for us, because, you know, we used to do all of these events underground and, you know, in different compounds and stuff like that, and to have it just out in the public now is just mind-blowing.
Yeah, and you must feel very proud as pioneers of the scene, and you've been involved in the underground scene for so long. It must feel like, wow, this has like been a baby that I've helped grow, and now it's global.
We've been waiting for this moment for a while. To be honest, we never thought this would happen here in Riyadh.
Really?
Like,
wow.
This is just, I'm still shocked, you know.
Look how big it is, and how easy it went, you know, and the people, everybody was happy, the vibe was amazing. From all the attendants, the DJs, the crowd, everybody.
I mean, you mentioned that you played on the main stage yesterday. I mean, what was that like? Tell me what was going through your head when you're standing on stage looking out to 100,000 people. Like, that must have felt mad.
That was crazy, because like always when the main stage opens, you see like 100 people. Any main stage, like go check Tomorrowland, okay? Carl Cox was playing opening, I think 2017. And there's like in the set like 100 people, and they were still going in.
Yeah.
When we started the first track, it was boom, it was full till the end.
I cannot describe this feeling. It's wow, to be able for us to do this in our country, and especially in Riyadh, the capital. Whoever thought? Yeah, we used to travel and do all of these events in Egypt, Dubai, and Bahrain, and like we played in a lot of festivals, but here was just out of this world. And what's nice is the people are hungry for it.
Yes, you can feel that.
You see them like going just crazy, all out. Like, it's just like no stopping. You just want to just dance and just let it out.
Yeah, for sure. It's good vibes out there, absolutely.
Wow. Amazing.
Before you go on stage, do you like have to get in your like Zen mode? Do you have any pre-stage rituals that you like to do?
Usually I'm the one who's nervous.
Do you? So how do you get over the nerves?
To be honest, as soon as we get on stage and we play the first track, it's gone. Everything goes away.
Where do you think the future of Middle Beast is going? What's next for this festival? Because we started off pretty big, right?
This is like, to be honest, the standard is here, and it's only going to get better and bigger and much, much more fun. Like, it's, I think there's a standard that we cannot go below it, especially with all of this amazing production is amazing, and I think the only way this will go is just better and better and better.
Yeah, nice. All right, well, after party now, yeah?
Let's do it.
Nice one. Well done, guys. Smash it.
Thank you.
Thank you. it from us here at MDLBEAST Festival. We have had such an incredible time here in Saudi Arabia, making a little bit of musical history. We hope you've had as much fun as we have, and we'll see you very soon. Thank you. Bye.